Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So for now, let's proceed with our presentation regarding the Bursa Marketplace Investment Game. So let's proceed to our first content.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Akbar Ibradi. I will talk about our group objective. Our group objective using a smart technique. For the first one is to gain a profit at least 2% at the end of the game. For the second one, we will cut loss if loss are more than 30% within 2 weeks straight. For the third one is, if at the end of the game we get loss, it must be less than 2%. For the last one is, we need to guarantee 5% return from our investment capital at the end of the game. For strategies employed, we use 4 strategies. The first one is growth investment. The second one is long-term buy and hold investing. The third one is short-term intraday trading. And the fourth one is diversification.
So, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Akram Nabi alias my matrix number is 1200835. Now we will proceed with the trading plan executed for our group investment game. First is regarding the time required for trading. Time is an important element in investing as it helps us to be available during the trade. As a student, it is called unrealistic to check the market 24/7. Thus, we only encourage our group members to check the trade or the market when they have ample time or at least once a day, as it will help us to keep updated with the condition of our investment in the stock market. Next is trading plan regarding the goals and target. We try to achieve the stated goals and objective by any possible means, including identifying important factors or problems influencing our stock and solve it. For instance, we track losses in the transactions, then exit the trade, and then find a new trade that could help us to efficiently achieve our fixed target and goals in the future. For the last execution of trading plan is plan regarding the risk management. We manage our risk carefully by fixing our investment risk level and manage our risk portfolio properly. So, for instance, we reduce our unsystematic risk by diversifying our risk portfolio through investing in several companies on different sectors. So for the cut loss section, we already fixed the cut loss percentage in our objective earlier. Thus, we need to adhere to the fixed objective and thoroughly monitor the movement of the stock price, whether it keeps declining or vice versa. As for stock price that is declining more than 3% within 2 weeks, we will need to sell it and buy the new ones, as it is better to cut loss earlier than suffer more later on in the future.
Now, we proceed with the fundamental analysis strategy. So, we decided to use both of the approaches, which are top-down and bottom-up approach. So, for the top-down approach, we tend to analyze the economic first instead of the company. Nowadays, the cases of COVID-19 is slightly increased at the end of 2022. So, we tend to purchase the stock in the medical and insurance stock, which is Tagaful Berhad and Dio Pharma market stock. For example, we bought the Duo Pharma at 1.41 cent per share for 1,000 shares at the end of November 2022, and we sell back at the early of 2023 at price 1.61 cents per share at that time. So, we can enjoy the profit using the difference between the price share. So, for the bottom-up approach, we decided to see the company performance at the first place before buying the market stock. This is because we want to see if the company is in a stable financial position and able to increase the price of the share. So, for instance, we decided to invest in a company that has a good dividend payout ratio, and we picked Top Glove as one of the companies. After research, we found that that particular company has a good dividend payout ratio, for value 40%, 43% for 2022. And yes, we have earned profit of 10,000 shares at price 0.03% per share.
Okay, so next we move on to technical analysis. We have used technical analysis to forecast future price and trends during the game. Technical analysis is an important tool for helping us making decisions to buy or sell the stocks based on past market data. There are three indicators that we use. First of all is support and resistance. Second is moving average, convergence, divergence, MACD. And the third one is Guppy multiple moving average, GMMA. In conducting the analysis, we use the TradingView platform to analyze statistical patterns derived from trading activity. The first indicator is support and resistance. The chart of Axiata Group Berhad illustrates the pivot point high-low, support and resistance horizontal line and trend line for a daily period starting July 2022 till January 2023. On 17 October, the price reached the support level of RM2.35 per share. The price continues to move in uptrend, reaching the resistance level at its highest peak of RM3.28 per share on 30 November. The movement running along the two swing highs and swing lows also creates a pattern of an ascending triangle. The upward moving triangle implies the bullish trend, which also implies a good time for the investors to invest. The trend then is having a breakout out of ascending triangle on 13 December with a closing price of RM2.92, which is lower than the opening price of RM3.02 on that day. This is where the price started to break the trend outside of the ascending triangle, and also indicates the trend is no longer continuing a bullish movement with the relevant support price. On 26 October, the MACD line grows divergent and crossed the signal line, creating an uptrend movement till the middle of November. However, the cross of the MACD line is still below zero, indicating a bearish trend. The line then started to draw convergence towards each other and crossed back on 15 November, where the signal line crossed the MACD line. This creates a downtrend movement for a short time period till 24 November and then rises back till 15 December. After that, the line crosses one more time on 25 November, creating an uptrend movement till the beginning of 2023. At this time, the MACD line has crossed over zero, which indicates a bullish. The chart demonstrates two time periods of moving average of ASB company by days starting October till December 2022. During October, the long-term EMAs are moving above the short-term EMAs, which creates a bearish trend. Both EMAs group lines are having an encounter on 25 October, moving sideways and heavily intertwined till 4 November. This means there's no pattern at the moment. Besides, the narrow separation for both the moving average ribbons also indicates the trend for both short and long term are weak along the period. The EMA between the two groups is moving close towards each other, creating a convergence at the end of the month. The EMA group lines are having bullish reversal crossover on 7 November, where short-term EMAs cross above the long-term EMAs, triggers buy signals and also creating a bullish trend till the end of December. Moreover, the short-term moving average ribbons are showing a wider separation after the breaks, meaning that the trend is strong for the period.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ahmad Iqbal bin Ramli and my math number is 1200836. So we go to next subtopic, which is entry and exit plan strategy. Okay, so the strategy that we choose is scalping and swing trading style. Scalping is a trading style that specializes in profiting of small price changes and making a fast profit of reselling the stocks. It means that we are interested in purchasing stocks that we evaluate as undervalued and to experience in getting profit in the short period time. Even though the profit that we get is small, but the profit we get is multiple in a days or in a weeks. It means when we total the profit,
it become high profit also. After buying the stock, we always monitor the stock price through TradingView. When the price of a particular company rises, we will sell the stock immediately on the next. We go to exit plan strategy. Exit plan strategy is implemented when we have achieved the goals or exceed the targets after investing the money in the stock market. Many of us exit the investment when the stock price is rise and selling immediately to get the profit. But in terms of loss, we hold fast if we believe the price will rise and we sold at the profit. But if we believe the price is going to fall and we sell immediately to minimize the losses.
For profit and loss, the profit we gain is 820,787 ringgit and 57 cents. Our group successfully achieved our first objective that stated to gain at least 20% from our trade investment. The second one is we only lost at RM ringgit 1,145 ringgit and 43 cents from our trading. We successfully achieved as seen our group as member avoid loss that are less than 30%. For the third one is we got more than expected return. We successfully to secure our 50% return from investment capital after the game ended. For the conclusion, our group successfully complete most of our objective that have been made.
I think that's all from us. Thank you for your attention and thank you for listening. So goodbye and see you in the future.